everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we ran all around the belly of the beast, rescuing a Nopon, I guess, but more importantly, seeing lots of important sights. This time, we're gonna be going further through the stomach by going backwards. Wyrmtears is a location right over by where we were before, up by the Tardy Gate, and it's just a place that's nice. It's a good photo-taking opportunity. There's not really any objective that I think ever really tells you to come here. I just wanted to real quick to show that it's the source of all that water that we saw. Up there is the source, it comes down, and the name just gave me goosebumps the first time I read it, so I wanted to share it and make sure it didn't get skipped over. Of some other importance is this thing right here, a pepito. Could only ever hear it as Italian in my head. Rex, how about you take the lead? We'll outfit this party for doing damage because the Pepito is not necessarily a rare, but a special type of enemy. Isn't he cute? He's using a perfect evasion art right now, kind of tough to deal with. We're gonna inflict break right away. I wanna lock him into doing break. There we go, topple. Tora, how about you do a fusion combo? Go, 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 come on, come on, come on, come on. Uh-oh, this is bad. No, we got it. These enemies will run away from a battle, they will evade your attacks a whole bunch, but they drop an obscene amount of gold, and I think even some decent items if defeated in time.
Let's show them a thing or three.
Rex, don't get sloppy with those arts, mate!
Yes, sir. He sounds terrifying in battle, and I love it. Oh, Tora has 2 starting arts, that's why he was able to topple the enemy right away. So knowing that, I'll try to break them at a good time when they're not evading attacks. We'll beat another one of them. I feel so jerky for beating these guys. They're so cute. Break 'em! Tora, you do it. Tora, anytime. No, no escape route. Okay, good, topple, 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 go, 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 go! Yes! Raining money over here. 103 gold from that coin. Be on the lookout for these enemies. It's an enemy type that I never personally fought on my own time because they weren't really needed for quests, so I never noticed them. They were just off in the background, not bothering anybody, so I'm not some deranged madman. I don't kill super cute things unless I know there's money involved. An Ox Core, an Arts Aggro boost, not really great. I've had some people challenging me saying that I'm really undervaluing aggro increasing effects when I say damage increasing effects are better for tanks. And I have to be honest, I can see why you'd think that. I used a lot of aggro up effects in my first playthrough, and I thought I was playing the game right and wasn't really sure why my tanks weren't keeping aggro all that well. There are 2 types of aggro. One is the total amount of damage dealt divided by 2, and the other is secondary effects, which is more complicated, but know that the aggro stat of an art is the important part here. Now that second one looks amazing, and like damage would be irrelevant compared to it, but every art has an aggro stat, not just tank arts. Aggro boosting effects affect both of these types of aggro, which sounds great, but they are limited to just one type of attack, such as auto attacks or arts, no specials or blade combo damage. Think about how many numbers are flying at powerful enemies when those fights get really chaotic, and it's a lot. So aggro boosts only affect one type of attack per effect, and they have fairly low caps at that. Meanwhile, there are tons of ways to multiply damage. You can get greater damage from the back, while getting greater damage from blade combos, while getting greater damage from arts. There's so many damage boosting effects that all multiply together that long term it ends up being better. Aggro boosting effects are okay if you just don't have anything better. It's just there's better ways to generate aggro than that. Oh, and because this came up a lot, Electra's effect that increases aggro every second, that's 5 aggro per second at level 1 and only 30 at level 5. Just hitting for 100 damage is already 50 aggro. It's nothing. And that's not even the worst part. Aggro naturally depletes over time when someone is being targeted. This goes at a rate of 75 per second. She can't possibly gain any charge, she just depletes a little slower. She's like an old cell phone. Kona Kona! Aw, you're named after my favorite type of Hawaiian ice cream! I'm being dead serious, that's actually a thing I have a favorite for. Kona Kona have come from Argentum Trade Guild. Kona Kona search for cousin of partner of sister pawn of girlfriend of buddy pawn of brother pawn of wifey pawn of me. Is Nopon named Budada? Me here Budada have job in Argentum, but also itchy feet and taste for adventure. Now is many months past since Budada go to Urayan and not come back yet. Driver friends can maybe help look? Oh, was worth a try. Tora want to help out. Should be easy for Tora and friends. Tora, we have places to be. Don't let her know that. Oh, luck of Kona Kona no bound. Me feel chances of find Budada by own self pretty slim, so really truly appreciate help. If me remember correct like, Budada have dream of observe a life of ignas in natural habitat. Kona Kona leave rest to enable hands of friends. M.I.A. and Nopon. This is a DLC quest. It is from New Quest Pack 1. Be aware of that before trying to start anything with this Nopon. Jeez, I make it sound like you're paying to settle down and have a nice life with her. She has a cute name though, so I guess I couldn't really blame you too much on that front. What we're gonna do right away is as we get started, Perceval's looking pretty. We're gonna use him in some fights. I wanna check what he wants. There's this whole finish an enemy objective that he gets pretty often. I know that he was killing more enemies than what it was saying before. It bothers me so much that we were not getting that a lot of the time. I'm convinced that's either poorly programmed or poorly translated or both, because there's a lot of objectives related to slaying enemies that we'll be seeing where it just doesn't seem to work as it's supposed to. And it's immensely frustrating that it says to do something and you swear you did it, but it just doesn't work. It's specifically knocking out enemies. All the other objectives are quite good, but that's just always the one that I seem to have trouble with and that I always get asked about. So be aware of that. It is kind of a weird quirk with things. Perceval, you haven't got a chance to do your level 2 special, and it's actually a pretty decent one. I'm trying to use all of a Blade's specials in battle whenever we get the chance now, because battles just weren't very long before. It was kind of difficult to expect to use the special each and every time. That's why I wasn't really able to before though, but now, from here forward, we're gonna try to see every Blade special. Wait, I died? Oh, I didn't have a healer, that would be a problem.
Tora made things a little easier for you.
Poppy failed her mission.
What Tora said right there, I remember thinking that this was one of those games that made things easier for you every time you died. It's not. I think he just wants you to feel better like you're gonna succeed this time. All right, on the way into this cave, the battle that I was meaning to do before, let's try it. This Whispering Igna is an enemy that calls for help, and we want to be careful with him. We're gonna use break. Tora, you get over here, you topple him. Or if Nia could break him and I could topple him, whatever you want. Whichever you prefer, I ain't picky. In fact, I might just have to do it myself. Come on, no, missed. Come on, no. No, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, no.
What you have me do?
I'm just gonna run away from this battle and not even try.
Splendid.
Soul sucker got up to level 2 in the time that I spent running like a coward. It was my own soul that I was sucking on. Yes.
Stay on your toes.
I think what I'm gonna do is go for the wall Igna first. This variety doesn't call for help. It's usually those lightweight, unarmed looking, well, not unarmed though, but unguarded ones. I'm gonna save my break art for a vital moment. So here's what we do. We knock that thing out. I have my break art and my topple art ready. We're gonna go big right here. Tora, you use your special. I switch to Pyra. I'm gonna topple him before he has a chance to go anywhere. And because that topple art has range, I can stop him from calling for help by just toppling him from a distance when he's running off to go grab help. Whenever there's that orange exclamation mark above an enemy, that means that they're gonna run away and try to make something happen. In here! Yikes, well, now we know why he didn't come back. He was dinner. We'll go over this way. A Nopon statue. Oh my god, they had him cremated. What's the statue doing here? That's one hungry looking Nopon. Maybe we should give it an offering. He likes pouch items. Tora, I'm sorry, I'm giving him 2 your He only took 1% progress from that. What about the fizz juice? Okay, 5% each. Hopped on a boat over to Argentum,
Let us go.
because the way that I see is optimal for this is Noodler's Delight. Buy 5 Argentum noodle soups and that should be just enough for only 1,000 gold to finish off what we gotta do. I also want to buy a few drinks while I'm here from the 12 Brothers Sister Pawn Shop, as Perceval needs more of those for his skills. I've seen some people complain that I shouldn't be able to fast travel so much because it doesn't make sense in the story when we're stuck inside of the Urayan Titan, but there's settlements in there. I could see there being boats that go in and out of the Urayan Titan, and also, it would be very inconvenient if you couldn't skip travel for very long periods of time. Yeah, it's a little silly. Yeah, it's kind of stupid from a story perspective, but there's also not a whole lot that says you can't do it at that point. The ship in Torrigoth, though, I do think is pushing it a little bit. They could have totally disabled skip travel for that area. Now, Narcipar jellies are nice, but as we saw, they were expensive, and we've been ripping through these things like tissue. 2,200 gold is a lot of money for one pouch item. The Sparkle Sugar gives an almost as good effect, and it's 1/22nd the amount of money. Maybe it's more worth it to invest in Sparkle Sugars for the time being, just until we have more money to throw around. Percy gets 2 more skills.
Training's reward.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. This is why I was so scared. Boom. Break Mega Eruption. Broke right through that earth. Tora got an idea. Amethyst chip.
Master Pawn want to keep tweaking UI.
That's actually something that I was wanting to bring up. Amethyst chips are getting less special by the day. They were very strong in Torrigoth. We used a couple of them, but we haven't been using them lately because I've been seeing them as kind of too valuable. I think it's time that we start investing some of these in the blades that we do have. Face punchers. I'll do that just for the name. Nia having more health? You betcha. Cora is now what I would call a stat stick. She's also getting Mike Wazowski'd very badly by that menu. Executioner! That's one way to stop him from calling for help! I didn't come up with the name Stat Stick, it's just something that I've heard speedrunners of the game use. That means that by having Cora equipped, Nia is getting a constant passive buff to her maximum stats. Her just having 500 more maximum HP, she gets that Look at you, man! This is why I love this guy so much, but yeah, she gets that effect regardless if she has Cora currently out or not. It's just a passive effect of the skill. A lot of bad blades in this game, actually, will have effects like that as a more incentive to use them. It's a way that even bad blades can still contribute in important fights. By just never switching to Cora and maybe having a better blade on somebody, you could get away with using Cora for that purpose. And that's not to say that you couldn't switch to Cora if she just has one art that's pretty good. Bad blades have uses. Phew! Don't talk too loud. So many treats, such tastes, get in belly right now. Ah, tummy tum is fully full. Oh dear, but me forget manners. Me am Budada, and friends are Budada's saviors. Budada come for Igna watching, but did not expect Igna so scary. Budada stiffened from fright. Was afraid if Igna find, Budada become lizard snack, so stay very, very still. So still he gathered dust, end up like statue. Then Budada gets so hungry couldn't move even if wanted to. Which he didn't, for aforementioned reasons. But so Budada feel extreme thankful that friends come and help from goodness of hearts. Let Tora explain. Meme, Budada have no idea that Kona so worried. Budada feel terrible. But who is Kona? Is maybe matter for later time. For now, Budada hurry and join this Kona in Guild of Argentum. Budada have enough adventure for many, many lifetimes. Everything okay now. Oh, Budada mentioned this. Budada is actually skilled craftsman who makes cylinders for when salvaging. When friends next come to Argentum, friends come to Shop of Budada. Budada make friends special cylinder. Budada wait in Goldmouth Residential District. Yes, see friends later. From now on, Budada will make you special cylinders. Meet him in Goldmouth Residential District in Argentum. Just what he said in aforementioned words. A nice short and sweet quest with an excellent reward. Well, yeah, even beyond that. A white belt, spike defense, affinity max barrier, and a moon cube. We've already seen those ox core effects. Let's see the accessories. A moon cube adds a 30% chance of auto-attacking again after a successful auto-attack. Basically a double attack status. And then the white belt extends topple duration. You know? Yeah. I'm gonna equip that right now. Rex's topple art is excellent. If I can get more time to pull off fusion combos, then that's very worth it. We would get a lot of returns out of that if we get that pulled off. Now, this cave is awfully dangerous. Xenoblade, contrary to what people will tell you about it being a much too anime RPG, I'm gonna tell you it's a tactical espionage stealth game. Just between everything we've seen so far and how this is, you can't tell me otherwise. There's a treasure chest. What's this Upa doing? Just hopping up and down? Seriously, what is it doing? I'm scared to fight it, hoping that it won't call for help.
Okay, time
Here,
to
I'm just gonna
take
put the
you
fella
down.
out of his misery.
Go.
No, guys, no! What are you doing? What are you
Why
doing?
not?
Right, there.
Are we actually in a battle with this guy? He's not doing anything.
Sure.
Can I
Sure.
exploit this, perhaps? Being in a battle, but not really. It is targeting Tora. No. What? What is he doing? Oh, no! No, 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 no! No, no! Arrow right through Tora's forehead, no!
That's not good.
Crap, and these guys are alive again, no! I wanted to make it over to this collection point
What have we here?
by sneakity sneaking past the enemies, getting these items that I could probably get from any old crap anywhere else. I think that thing was asleep and I woke it up.
Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen.
So, you Hawkeyes out there.
It is
I
new
didn't get a
day.
location discovery thing when we went in here for the first time, and that field skill was already marked on the map. That's because I wandered in here a little early, mistaking where the start of the quest was. Since I don't want to deprive you of my real reactions, here's what that was like. Finally, he doesn't.
No.
Ah!
We lost the upper hand.
Please don't have a lot of range on your walking. I'm actually probably walking back into the area that you patrol, so that's not a good idea. Oh God, he's coming up. 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 He's coming up.
Go
No!
somewhere else, why don't you?
Dang it! He just started ignoring me too. Please let this be enough. Please let this be enough. Oh God! No! Ah! 11,000 damage!
It's fine. We'll get him yet.
Retreat can be noble.
I just got told.
I call on the power
Fortitude.
of water.
Crossette's got level 1, no one else has any of it, we can't do this. Nighttime is prime time to explore this place. A lot of the enemies are asleep. And that's just a lot better all the way around. Now, up there is a level 80 unique monster, Demon King Gilbert.
Up.
He has such a cute first name for a title like Demon King. Going that way, okay. I'm not gonna be able to get that treasure chest, but I'm gonna try!
I'm all.
They put a little gold star on his grave that says, "You tried." What were we supposed to be doing again? Oh yeah, going to the Argentum Trade Guild. By going upstairs from the Lamore Inn, here's where Budada resides now. No Kona. As Budada mentioned, Budada is skilled cylinder craftsman. In return for help, we'll gladly make friends. We'll make you understand. Premium cylinders are the best cylinders of them all. To make this, you need these materials. Chain of Keys can be gotten by salvaging in Gormott. Golden cylinders are a new one. They can only be purchased from shops after a certain level of story progress, but can be gotten earlier through various other means. It's possible to get a premium cylinder as a quest reward or from a shop without any form of DLC, but it's 25,000 gold at cheapest to be able to purchase these. It's much more affordable if they're crafted. These will cause every single time you salvage to be either a gold or white gold chest, the two highest tiers. A worthwhile quest and one to keep in mind later if we ever need better cylinders, but for now, I want to hop down this way, making it past these Nopon huts where I question how the heck anybody ever gets over to them with such stubby little legs. And we'll pop that open, getting an Aggro boost 2 and 2,500 gold. And then on this rooftop, well, not really on the rooftop, but right in front of it, out in front of presumably his house, Mochichi. Meh. Salvager ranks? Meh. Friends knowing about skill of Mochichi? Very sneaky indeed. Since day Mochichi was born, Mochichi sees salvagers come and go, develop greatest skill of judging salvager ability. Also, fair and honest is motto of Mochichi, so Mochichi offers service of ranking salvagers. Yes, yes. Friends, so friends want Mochichi to judge salvager ability. All right, Mochichi rank friends. We are talking in circles here. A small cash fee. Meh. Friends look at Mochichi with scornful eyes. Oh, but Mochichi do good service. When friends gain rank, give special reward for free as present. So friends pay fee for your ranking now, yes? 100G, sure. Nia, get down from that rail. How many times do I have to tell you? Now let Mochichi see. Up and coming young salvager Rex. Salvager rank should be... Congratulations, Rex at rank E! Congratulations. He is a baby salvager. Yes, baby of baby salvager. About same level as Tiwi? Is he calling me a twit in some kind of Noponish dialect? So here is our present. You are now baby rank salvager. Got a rank E certificate and 5 silver cylinders. We can check in with Mochichi every so often, seeing if we get a better rank. Personally, I think he's making sure that the house wins in every situation. Pay the 200G. Oh, we actually already are rank D. We're now a Banna level salvager. Banna is the step up from baby of baby. Come see Mochichi again after doing much more salvage. Our shiny new rank gives us 5 gold cylinders. With this already, we can make a premium cylinder, and we also got affinity max accuracy too. This price is going up, but I'm gonna ride this to see how high I can go. Sad to say, but Rex not ready to increase rank yet. Ranking change based on type of treasure troves friends find by salvage. Do much more salvage, then come back to Mochichi. In ranking up, salvaging and finding no treasure chest is worth nothing. Finding a wooden chest is worth 1 point, a gold chest is worth 3 points, and a white gold chest is worth 6 points. It takes 250 cumulative points to get the maximum possible rank. The actual benefits of higher salvager rank is not well understood. There's theories that it improves the rarity and quantity of treasures obtained, and others think that it makes enemies show up less often. It might be a combination of all those things. There's no scientific evidence to support anything other than the item rewards. Just come back every so often, try it again, it's not that expensive, and if it really is that steep, that's why Miyamoto invented cloud saving. Though I could grab a premium cylinder to demonstrate it, I'm not gonna do that. We don't have any particular goal with salvaging right now, I'd rather save it. Now we carry on our way. Up ahead, it's the Buns! We need to kill them. Korra wants button enemies in Urayan, and you know what that means? We gotta switch around our party. Cause in this house, Korra Zombie is canon! Cause she uses a cannon too! Oh, it works on so many levels! Azami, you are a good blade. That's a pretty lame effect from the amethyst chip, so what other special effects do you get? Okay, that's all we have, sure. Take higher stats. Sniper cannon. It's awfully interesting how Rex just keeps getting those dark elemental blades. Not something that you would expect for the main hero. Level up for Nia in those fights. Korra inadvertently helping out her driver. Here we go, Azami, level 4!
We got him!
Well now, how's this?
Get out of here!
The way she was moving was so creepy and so cool at the same time. I'd expect nothing less from you.
Not to boast, but that was spectacular! Right, Gramps?
Remember, Rex, pride comes before a fall.
Yeah, shut up, old man. I only just now realized that the reason why Azami does more damage and fights harder when you're low on health is because...
I'll guard you real close.
Yeah, because that. She can't bear the fact that she's losing you.
Closer and closer to maturity with Poppy's strength increase.
Suddenly, everything makes a lot more sense. Up there is where we're going.
Okay.
If I have the pathway ahead, I'm just gonna run past you guys. We have fought so many Igna lately. I think I'm good about Ripvolf. These things are everywhere. That's another thing about enemies that you need for the affinity chart. Usually they're among the most common enemies that are everywhere. It might be intimidating at first when you don't know your way around an area, because they'll tell you, hey, kill Volfs in Urayan, and then you're like, great, Urayan is half the size of Germany. Over this way, got armed driver. I mean, he's got 2 of them. Menace driver, and Marshal Cameron. He walked in from off screen, and as we've observed, enemies have schedules. But this guy doesn't. Here I thought I was being smart. Those two next to him count as regular enemies, so that sounds like a Perceval fight. When I'm done with you, you ain't gonna got arms no more! You might not got anything anymore, heck. Let's see. Why does he keep saying it's fine, we can turn it around? We're not fighting badly, we have next to full health. Rex, we are fine, stop panicking. We are okay. Use break, that's what you do in every fight. Just do what we always do. A la M.I.A. Switch over to Pyra. I'm not gonna topple him in time. No, just barely didn't, but we can Volcano him. Or we can get taunted, that too. Oh no, it still worked, We got it in time. Oh no! Well crap, here I thought I was being all cool and taunting them. M.I.A, what are you doing? This is Aqua. Heal us up, please. I need those potions like yesterday. Come on. Gimme. Topple, please. Or not topple, but potions, please. Thank you. I keep thinking of that as a topple art first and foremost. Get an opportunity right here. Come on. Stutter step. Give me the topple. Go for it. Yes! There's that Aqua. Perceval. I didn't mean to use my break art. That's okay. We're down to just one enemy right here. Spinning boy. We got an appealing lamp. Tora, you get back up. We're not out of this fight yet. Come on, man. Man, as little did I know I should have gone with a zombie. Let's see Perceval's level 4 for the first time.
Deep breath.
Demon dimension.
Cool! Not perfect, but that's okay. He's evading. He's using a special. Just be on the lookout for that. Use your attacks smart. Do not use them willy-nilly. I'm gonna wait for an art here. Oh no, he's not targeting me. Get back over here. I want you to target me because I can evade your attacks perfectly. Or it's an AoE attack, so I should have done it. What's it gonna be? Fly back, okay. There we go. Cancel into that. Gonna use Dark again. Good opportunity, good time for those potions. And now we're gonna get to see a new finisher, Seal Shackle Driver. Not a particularly helpful ability, but with Tora doing Meteorite now. Interrupt him.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Crap!
Ooh! Everything just gotta look so impactful and nice. Break Meteorite, yes! Yes, come on! Topple! No, not quite, but it's still really good. Launch, good? And sure, Pyra, use your special while he's still up in the air. Go for it! Done! Satisfying battle with a unique monster. These are such fun battles.
I was so into it just now.
Me too, M.I.A, me too. And I know you're telling the truth because you don't say those words for nothing. What did I even get from that fight? A camo hood increases aggro reduction. I've been over this. That helps out Rex's rolling smash. Affinity max evade, we've seen an iron chip. The appealing lamp adds a 30% buffer time to combos as switching to a combo requesting blade. The iron chip, I think, can go on rock. That increases its critical hit rate to a nice level. It's not better than what Pyra's got. I don't care about Korra's critical hit rate that much. Rock is the right choice. Vandham, I love you. Let's use you again. Tombstone's over this way. Just seeing if that's leading us to any sort of treasure. No, it doesn't really seem like it. Okay. Back along the main road. Stonegate Ruins. Oh, development level 2 in Urayan. That might mean that we have some rewards waiting for us whenever we get to a town next. Which I have a sneaking suspicion should be coming right up. I'm gonna go for this collection point up here. Oh, there's some enemies in front, why not? I wanna show how scary Vandham sounds in battle.
You're looking at it.
Listen to him right now. Muscle uppercut! And then muscle slash! It's the way he says muscle. This guy was born to say these words. I'm actually very surprised that a lot of the cast hasn't done a lot of voice acting. They're mostly Broadway actors where they've been in a lot of stage plays and TV shows. but a lot of them are new to voice acting, and Vandham is one of those where he's not all that experienced, and yet he does such a good job making him sound terrifying in battle, like you would not want to cross him. And yet, he also just is such an immediately likable character. I have to really praise the performance there. I don't like to talk about who played what character and stuff like that too much, but this is one that I definitely wanted to go out of my way to talk about, because that sticks with me all the time. Whenever I haven't played this game in a long time, I still think about muscle slash, muscle uppercut. It makes the attacks feel so good. Because we got non-linearity here, we can slip behind this rock. Funny stone highway. Oh, look at that stone, thinking it could stick it that far up out of the ground. What a joker. Zyke Ansel, Ardens, on the lookout for those water hills. But Sparkle Sugar doesn't last nearly as long as the other items. Got it at a discount, you get what you pay for. I recently heard about some kind of study that whole saying you get what you pay for has actually caused products to sell better when they are higher priced, which I thought was kind of interesting. It's actually pretty peaceful around here, all right. Well, if you're gonna give me a peaceful section, let's talk about something that I think is important. I've spoken many praises of the visual style up to this point. I'd like to elaborate on that some more. I think it is natural, if you're a series veteran, that this more stylized look might be jarring at first with how realistic they were going with previous styles, but according to interviews, Takahashi noticed that there was a lot of criticism of those more realistic styles where they were trying to mimic more Western style games, and they ultimately just approached their art team and said, okay, show us what you're best at, play to your own strengths, come up with a style that's based on that, and because a lot of them were manga artists living in Japan, it makes sense that they would be a lot better at doing something that was more colorful and anime inspired. That's why this visual style was chosen. It's kind of weird for me because I thought all of their games have looked great up to this point, and yet one got announced and they were like, ugh, this is on the Wii, if only it was an HD. And then they further that style with X, and then everyone's like, ugh, it looks so uncanny. Why did they go so realistic with it? And then they go stylized with it and everyone's all like, oh, it's too anime. I have never seen the visual style of these games received well one time, and I like all three of them. This also reminds me of a great meme that I saw a while back. I don't remember the source of it, but it was something along the lines of, RPG fans, oh, I could never play Xenoblade 2, it looks too anime. Also, RPG fans, Persona 5 is basically the best game ever. That made me laugh so hard. To me, this is the Wind Waker. I think it'll look great no matter what year it's played in. The more anime-inspired look did legitimately address the criticism of the characters not being very expressive. And I think the look allowed them to go more colorful and creative with the environments, which can only be a good thing.
War with Moradane is looking more and more likely by the day.
Looks like they've expanded the military program. That's a lot of warships.
These ships look different to normal ships.
Yeah, we don't muck about with our Titans much. No need for it. Urians like things pretty natural.
I've seen Urayan ships before, back in Argentum. It's like the total opposite of how the Ardanians use them.
That could be one reason. They're always at each other's throats.
They've been like cats and dogs for a long time.
Well, from where I stand, the Adanians are worse. All their metal is just bad taste.
It's easy to think that way, but you're not considering how the Titans themselves feel.
Huh? Don't all those modifications hurt?
When Titans live with humans, that's just the way it is. I used to have a hut on my back and a crane stuck where the sun doesn't shine. I never complained, not even when Rex fired up a grill on my shoulders.
Hey, you used to like that.
Well, yes, I did like that. In fact, I miss it.
If I did that now, we'd end up with Roast Titan.
Indeed.
what I found!
Congratulations.
What's that?
It's a distribution centre. The government tries to ration out what little resources they have. In practice, it's just first come, first served.
Okay, that's the last one for today.
Come on! I'm a soldier. Been busting my gut for this country. That should be going to me! Not the likes of you! Huh? Don't look at me like that. Respect your elders, you snot-nosed brat!
Are you okay? What do you think you're doing? She's just a child.
What? Huh? Huh? Who the hell are you?
Rex, this isn't our business. Leave it.
Being an adult isn't just about barking orders. Sometimes you need to help someone weaker.
Shut your face! You don't know what the hell you're talking about!
Do you have any idea who you are messing with? I ain't even talking about Rex. Just look at him. This is who I happen to be playing as in this fight here. Also, twin rings, decent taste, I have to say. I've been trying to activate my blade combos, but it just hasn't always been going off, or I swear I hit the trigger, but it just hasn't done it. Doing Ripple Drive, he is using a special. That's okay. Do that. I'm gonna attack from the back to get Rock's additional damage off. Enjoying my extra damage while I got it. We'll do a special even if it's not a part of a combo. We just don't have good blades that comboed into one another, so I might as well just use the specials if I got them. Gaia Crash, sure. Neil will be able to finish this off with a lightning quick. First time seeing that one. She's on Cora. There's not going to be a break because she cares about blade combos a lot more. Whoa!
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome. Leave me alone.
There's children here, guys. What are you doing? That was so violent. How is this wooden table still even here? I know I'm thinking way too logistically though, but just with how insanely destructive these attacks look, it just makes you think sometimes. No break, no topple, no topple. Tora, you and your terrible topple. Oh sure, he's low on HP, we have an orb on him, let's go for it. No matter what specials we do, we should be able to break this fine. Rock!
Deathwing down! Nia, you're up!
Urayan, ready or go Motti.
Been waiting for that one. Ready or Gormati? Stop thinking. Tora, you got this. 189% because we smashed the orb? How high can we get that? Good one. So nice, she said it twice. That was a pretty weak looking special in this chain attack. And then... dust him to death! He'll never get it out of his socks!
Who are you? Huh? The color of that crystal? You're... Ah!
Not good. He'll be bringing others before long.
The rumors about M.I.A must have traveled pretty far. Even grunts like him have heard them.
Sorry. I guess I should have used the cloak.
But who spread rumors?
From what I hear, it's some fancy pants Nopon merchant.
A Nopon merchant?
Excuse me, Mr. Vandham.
Huh? Oh, well, if it isn't Iona! You grew a fair bit. How's Grandpa Cole doing? Ah. Not too good, then.
Who's this?
Huh? Oh, this is Iona. That old friend of mine takes care of her.
Hi, Iona. Great to meet you.
Come on, let's beat it before those soldiers show up.
We've made it to the Urayan capital, and we're not too far from Vandham's friend. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we see the magnificent city of Fonsa Myma. See you guys then.